Hi there, my name's Al, and today we're going to be talking about the Kindle. Who doesn't like to read? This is the Kindle Paperwhite, 11th gen, 6.8 inch, and I'm going to give you 5 tips on using this. Tip number 1. So, tip number 1 is changing the orientation of your Kindle. So you go into the book that you're reading, tap at the top, go into settings, into layout, and you'll see orientation, and you can change the orientation just like that. Tip number 2. So this tip is my favorite, and that's dark mode. So if we go into the book that we're looking at and go to the arrow at the top, and here you'll see dark mode. Tap on dark mode and then you'll get white text on black background. Of course, if you want to turn it back from the dark mode, tap at the top, tap again, and tap dark mode, and there we are. Tip number 3, the screensaver. So we're looking at this display, which is basically the book. How you do that: go into settings, device options, and then we display different pictures every time we switch it on and off. Or you can have it display the cover of the book that you're reading, which should now be Atomic Habits. And tip number 4. So here we are on tip number 4, and we're going to be doing a search inside the book that we're reading. So if you tap top here and go to the search, and then we can look for a word, or you can type in anything you want, and it'll give you every reference to that word in the book then, which is awesome. I think this is an underestimated feature of Kindle. And last but not least, tip number 5. Okay, so here's the last tip. This is notes and highlights. So if we go in here, and you'll see at the top here, notes and highlights. And this is where you can highlight things in your book, and it shows up here so you can read it for later. So if I was to highlight a section of the book, or even make a note of it by tapping note and save, this will now show up in here. As you can see, it's quite a powerful little tool. I use it quite a lot, and of course you can export these notes as well if you need to. And that's it. That's the last tip, I'm afraid. And hopefully you can join me next time on a new video.